Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll certainly wonder why you watched a semi-useless show.
Hello to all you schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. I'm your host, Jim. Today we're going to talk about that Bautista punch that had happened. Maybe a little penile implant, some zipline pee, and playing a couple games. And one is a secret game that you guys don't know.
Zipline P was my old name of my old funk record I made.
Nice. So I'm your host, Jim, and right over here we have our co-host, Bill.
AKA Gal Indrum.
Gail Lindrum. Nice. And next to him we have our schmo host, Sam.
Is this backwards for you, or is this going the right way?
Nope, it's perfect.
Alright, cool, because it's kind of reversed.
Cheese it, so it's always perfect.
It's reverse on your screen?
No, it's supposed to be reversed on my screen, but it's not for some reason. It messed up, but at least it's whatever.
Yeah, it's good on our side. Why, are you going to be holding up some Cheez-Its later?
No, it's just this looks funny not being a mirror.
Nice. So yeah, the main thing I wanted to bring up today, which is why I'm leaving it on Sam's screen while he looks awkward, is
Always.
pull up the Bautista bat flip first. Okay, so let me set this up while he's bringing it up. About a year ago, well, less than a year ago, it was in just before the playoffs for baseball. This guy named Jose Bautista hit a game-winning home run, and he just did like the best bat flip ever. He just bam tossed it off. So
We toss it off, huh?
in retaliation, something happened. But let's check out that bat flip first. And if Billy, you want to see it, just click on Sam's screens too, so you can see.
Okay.
Hopefully it works well. Boom, hits the home run. And they're going nuts. Obviously, he runs around the bases. Here's the replay. He stands there, boom, and just throws the bat off to the side like a complete ass. Watch. He's like, get that shit out of here.
My God. What's Michael doing playing
skip to
baseball?
This year, just a couple nights ago, which it's a whole year later, but that team that they're playing is still pissed off about it. And so he gets beamed, because we're only going to show the ending part. So he gets beamed and gets on first base. It gets hit, and he's running to second, but he's going to definitely be out, and he does one of those hard slides where he almost takes out the guy's legs at second base. And the guy at second base gets up, all pissed, pushes him, and then this happens. What Sam is bringing up now. Push. Bam.
Oh,
Just jawed him. It's a little bit
Beautiful.
skipping a little bit, but
And then
he
he
does one of those
same
things
guy
where he goes
grabbed.
out for
Let's
like
see
a
that
second.
in the instant replay.
This is in slow motion too.
He knew he was going in for a punch.
Boom.
Yep. He's just
Yeah,
like, let
kind
me.
of going out for a second.
Yeah,
It's
but
pretty
let me bring my face and make sure I connect my face to your punch. Is what ended up happening.
The best part is like if you look at his hand, the guy in the blue, he's like so late to like cock his hand. Look at he's just barely getting his hand closed when the other guy's already punching him in the face.
Yeah.
So
I got a question.
yes.
What kind of dick puts glasses on after he does the play?
Right, I know. That's kind of weird.
He did not have glasses when he hit the ball, and I saw the side of his face.
No, this is a different game. This is a year later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this whole thing was
What
in
kind of dick
retaliation.
puts glasses on a year later?
I don't know. That's kind of the weird part that it was a year later. Um,
Not the glasses.
so the oh, you getting your phone call?
Customer.
Oh, nice.
Not important.
Yeah, definitely not.
All
important.
customers are important. Circular file.
Right, exactly. So what do you think? How many games? Which you guys just let everybody else know, Sam and Bill, not too huge into sports. So what? How many games do you think the guy that punched the guy got suspended?
2 games.
2 games? What do you think, Sam?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
4.
Remember, there's 136 games in baseball, so
20 games.
20 games.
2.
What do you think, Bill? Still 2?
2 games.
He got suspended 8 games.
What a not interesting number.
You should have stuck with your 4, Sam. Sorry for ruining your thing there.
Can't fool me because I'm a moron.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I thought it's a right amount of games. The guy that got punched actually got suspended for 1 game also.
Really?
Why?
Mainly for the hard slide he did. He slid
Oh.
kind of hard into him, so which you guys didn't get to see.
Yeah, thank goodness. I didn't want to see another guy slide into another guy hard.
Right. And get into second base with another guy.
Yeah. I don't care what they do on the field, but, as long as I don't
Exactly.
have to see it.
So
Playing for the other
I
team.
mean, I don't think it
You
would
didn't want to see
be
any innings.
right. There's a lot of little brawl type stuff in baseball, but there's never like that clean of a punch, or this wouldn't like this is a huge story right now.
Because of the
It
punch.
wouldn't be
How
that
clean
big
it
if
is.
it wasn't such a clean like.
Yeah, it's usually like a shove, right, or something. Usually someone shoves someone.
Yeah, they usually shug and like tackle and
Yeah.
Cleaner than a hockey punch, right?
they kind of do like the fighting in Team America.
Yeah.
Usually in baseball, it's usually like you know.
I want to see breakdance
But,
fighting.
It's not like hockey. Hockey, you see a punch like that like at least 15 times a year, maybe more.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's about it with that story. We were just trying to draw viewers in with the trending hot topic of the day. So let's go right from that.
Fail.
First, anybody watching on Facebook, you can come over and watch us on YouTube. This is a semi-useless show. We're live on YouTube at 7:30 every week, except last week.
Watch me on MeTube.
Yes. And if you'd like to, you could actually call in 716-249-1967. And we're over there on Facebook, too. So if you want to ask us any questions or talk crap to us, you can check, right on there. But I recommend you watch on YouTube because it's a lot clearer.
And you can talk shit
Yes.
instead of crap.
Did I miss either of your words?
No.
No,
Neither
you
of you
gave
said the word yet, and I missed
No.
it, right?
I haven't said
I don't
no.
think so. Okay. If I did, you're going to have to say it again.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the hardest part of the game is me remembering to listen to everything you guys
Well, if we
say.
do it, we could just say after 10 seconds, like, oh, by the way, that was my word.
Yeah. You could say I said it, and then we'll check the tape
Yeah.
the next day.
An important question.
Next thing I want to get into is the first successful, at the moment, penile implant.
Yeah.
Not sure if you guys have heard this story.
I've heard of that.
Penile
Yes.
implant's been around forever.
What's that?
No, transplant, not implant.
Transplant. Sorry, not
Oh,
implant. My bad.
Oh. Yeah, I got 3 of those.
Implant was my word for the day, so I was trying to sneak it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first penile transplant. A guy had like cancer of his penis, and
Why would he implant cancer in his penis?
yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, they had to do a transplant, and first of all, they said he got an upgrade. from the first place. That was like actually in the news story. I was like, really?
Everybody's talking about that. Like, gee, I wonder if it was bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a
The other
fallacy.
thing is, what happens when he touches
That was your
that
word. Whatever you
penis?
just said there was the word.
Who?
What'd you say there, Billy?
I said at least it wasn't a fallacy.
That's your word.
Nah.
Well,
Damn.
nope, that's not the word.
That's way too big of a word for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Too
He
limp.
said it,
Limp of a word.
but he couldn't throw in a pun with a pun and being the word. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But that was not the word.
I know, because it was a pun, and I was just like, I wonder if Jimmy was setting it up for that.
Right. That would be nice. I should have done that, but I'm not that smart.
Inside jokes.
So what? Do you touch that penis?
I never have.
That's your. What's that?
I haven't.
No, I'm saying if you got a penis transplant, you look
Uh-huh.
down. That's another dude's penis down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You touch it?
It's mine now. The guy's dead.
Exactly.
Who cares?
It's mine.
It's mine now, bitch. It just feels like the ultimate, like, you really got something over on someone. You know, he's dead, no dick, and you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
I'd
go
be
any
like,
further.
fuck you, you dickless bastard.
So what happens? All right,
Does he get a
Let's
stiff
say-
from a stiff?
Sam. Bill dies. You had penis cancer. Billy dies.
I can't have his.
Well, why did I die? He's the one with cancer.
We'll play both ways, but first of all, we'll say
Obviously
Bill.
not
You
in
die
real
first,
life.
obviously.
All right.
So that's the only penis that matches you.
In the
Sam.
world?
Yep, that's
I
the
don't know
only
what
one. It
I'd
has
do.
to be
I think
Bill's.
I'd rather have one from someone I don't know.
It makes
You
sense.
wouldn't take it. You'd rather have. You'd rather,
I'd rather have
no
a stranger.
Penis.
Yeah.
You'd rather have no penis.
He wouldn't want to walk around saying he took.
I
his
think I'd rather
brother's
say
penis.
I don't have a dick than me saying I have my brother's dick.
Right. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. But either way, like, it's so weird. Like, the day before that guy died, let's say you happen to meet this person the day before he died. You would never touch his penis, but the next day he dies. It gets attached to yours. You're ready to touch it.
You meet him and then he meets you.
Yeah, if my blood's
Yeah.
flowing through it, then I'll touch it.
It's kind of weird. You're gay, right?
I think that's a song.
No, it's not gay.
Touch another man's penis.
You can be gay. You can say you're touching any dick is gay.
Yeah.
Even your own?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you touch a dick.
I
Why
never
would
looked
you
at
touch
like
your
this,
dick but not another guy's? You think about it, you know. How can it
This
not
is
be
weird.
gay?
I don't know. You're getting into some weird territory that I never
I know.
thought about. Now you're like messing
You're
with
the
my
one
mind.
talking about
You
brother.
you like making this motion with a dick. What's the difference if it's just another guy? So you could go that far if you really wanted to go that far.
I'd be afraid it'd rip off. I wouldn't even do that motion anymore.
Right.
John Wayne Bobbitt.
I don't want to get ripped off.
Of course, we got to bring up John Wayne Bobbitt, of course.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Something happened with him too, right?
Besides our mom babysitting him.
Yeah.
He was
our
on
mom
like the
babysitted
Steve
him.
Harvey show or something
Oh really?
recently. Yeah. Actually, your mom and grandma were talking about him the other day.
Yeah. He's from Niagara Falls, right?
Yeah. He lived
4
right
houses
across
down.
from Graham.
Yep.
Oh yeah, across the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange. Small world.
Yep.
The small dick.
I know that's pretty
Sometimes-
crazy that like at that time that was like one of the biggest stories ever, and I like played football at a park with that dude. Even though he was
You actually-
way older, which is kind of weird, but
You played with John Bobbitt?
what is happening on the Facebook show?
What's going on?
I hear it in there. It's replaying the intro. Oh man, I can't even talk to anybody on the Facebook thing.
That's funny.
It's just
I hear
restarting.
it from here now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, well, just shut it off and it'll just be like a half show on the Facebook side before it
Yeah.
gets awkward.
I probably should go do that. Do you want
That's all
to let people know real quick what time and what the show is? and then let me go do that real quick, and then we'll go to the next story.
If you all would like to participate in a semi-useless show, maybe not right this second, but on Facebook Live when it's available, only when we call up Facebook and we say, all right, you guys are allowed to go live and play our show, because we call the shots.
Yep.
Other than that, we're on YouTube Live. You can subscribe on the YouTube page, Semi-Useless Show. Just look up the Semi-Useless Show. Subscribe to the YouTube page, and then at 7:30 every Tuesday, you just go to that page and you'll see when the live show comes up. Click on it and wait for us. We're worth the wait.
All right, we're back on good anyways. I heard everything you were saying in there. So it's back
Nice.
cut up on Facebook. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what the hell happened. Facebook needs to update their shit, which right now I forgot to put it on full screen, so Facebook's not on full screen. But anybody
Ambiance.
watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube so you can watch it in high quality. If you're watching on Facebook and you're not commenting, then you're basically a dick because you're not really seeing it using the advantage of Facebook Live.
Yeah. Somehow
we're
that made
getting-
you sound like a dick, but
That's all right. I don't really care. But whatever Bill said, 7:30. If you want to call in, 716-249-1967. We maybe will answer. All right. So the next story I want to get into is
dead burp.
real quick about the 2 gaming movies that are coming out. Warcraft and Assassin's Creed. My first big gripe with Warcraft is I'm surprised they didn't say like Warcraft with a name, so they could set it up to have a bunch of movies after that, because it looks kind of like, like a Lord of the Rings-ish type thing where it's going to be a long story. So why'd they name the first one just Warcraft? You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I mean?
weird. Yeah, it's weird because pretty much everything. Well, I don't know. Well, now I'm thinking about it, like the first line in a Warcraft thing is always just like Warcraft, Warcraft 2, or then there's World of Warcraft with the subtitle. Maybe they might do a subtitle after, like Warcraft 2, fucking Lords of Destruction or something. I don't know.
Warcraft 2 fucking. Just
Yeah,
put
fucking.
it in there. That's all we do. We're
Right.
Vikings. We're Vikings, we go through lands. We fuck.
But I mean, with an opportunity with that, like, it's something they could, they
Yeah.
should be able to,
Like right from the beginning, it had to have a hype title, right? Warcraft, Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, like the frickin' Revenge of Illidan or something. I don't know.
There you go.
they should have,
Who that is.
Illidan is actually a character.
they
from-
should have trolled everybody and called it Warcraft, and then whatever the hell the name of that sword was that was on South Park.
Oh, Sword of a Thousand Truths.
Yeah, Sword of a Thousand Truths. Yeah,
Or they could have just trolled everybody and called it Warcraft Trolled.
Yeah.
that's true.
And just make everybody a troll in the game.
And my other question is, what do you think is going to be better, Warcraft or Assassin's Creed? Because
I think Warcraft is going to be more successful and better. I'm probably
I
not
think
going to
it's
see either
gonna be-
one because I'm kind of like out of either series.
right.
And it's just almost weird, like, I can't watch it if I'm not really into the games anymore.
Right, but you were into the storyline of the first Assassin's Creed, which the movie seems like it's based on that first
Yeah.
storyline. So
Yeah, I was into it a little bit.
yeah,
Warcraft,
So
I know
I
a lot
don't know.
more about, actually. But
I'd say the
I
cast.
never
of
really
characters-
got into Warcraft, so I'm thinking like on my end, if I do see either of them, which I probably won't at the theaters, it would be Assassin's Creed.
what'd you say, Billy?
I'd say Assassin's Creed could be successful if celebrity, like a bigger celebrity, actually went in
I don't-
on it.
I don't know. To me, Assassin's Creed just sounds like another video game movie. Like, I know that doesn't make sense, but like another one of those, they'll just be like, like Hitman. Nobody really liked Hitman.
That's what I'm
Resident Evil.
saying.
But then Warcraft could actually be like, they're actually doing like CGI mixed with actors, and it's like, I don't know. I think they could actually find something that actually works there because the actual opening game intro is some of the best. Still, like from 2004 or 5, that's still like one of the coolest intros I've ever seen to a game. That's like as far as like detailed CGI and stuff. And then I don't know, this like all of them are really cool intros and stuff. So it just seems like, and then it's kind of translating to the movie. You know, it's gonna look kind of weird, like, oh, there's a real person, but it's so cartoonized. Even like the armor they're wearing, I think it's CGI. So it's kind of like, it blends at least a little bit.
Yeah, you got to have little bits and pieces of the same
It's gotta
thing.
blend, yeah.
Right. For it to
I don't
work
like
with
when it's just like a
background.
real movie completely, and then just like boom, there's
CGI
just
background.
Yeah, or like just like CGI character, like, oh, here. Except for I guess Golem, whatever it was from Lord of the Rings, looked pretty good.
I accept Jim Henson movies from back in the day, and after that.
Yeah, because you know they're just trying to be goofy anyway.
Yeah, but their puppets always look good, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Muppets,
Did Jim Henson have anything to do with the Never-Ending Story?
I don't think so.
No, I think the Labyrinth, though, right?
Yeah, Labyrinth is Jim Henson.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the puppeteering in that, and like the weird, like, rock guy and stuff. I don't know whoever worked on that did a great job.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Jim Henson.
Maybe. All right, fact check.
Yeah, look up and see whoever did stuff on that, what he did later on, because what would that be though?
Puppeteering?
Let's see.
I don't think. Is it a puppeteering credit? I'm wondering what the credit would be. Artistic something?
Probably
Creative?
makeup. What the hell do they call it? Special effects makeup.
Oh yeah, special effects.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Jim Henson's Creature Shop. I don't know if it's related. Let's see.
So Louis C.K.'s going on tour.
He's going on Jeopardy too, which I heard the other day. That was.
Oh, I thought he was on it already.
He might have been. I don't know. I heard a commercial for it on the radio, so I don't know. Unless they did the commercial after him on there.
I heard the commercial too, and why did they try to make Alex Trebek funny?
I know. They always do.
It was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't anything to do with it. It says you know, his show Dinosaurs. Well, you know, he had a part in that.
Right.
And then that led the way. She says that led the way to the like Never-Ending Story, though.
What?
Not like it led the way to the movie.
Dinosaurs were
That
before
doesn't make
Never-Ending
sense.
Story?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs was way after the Never-Ending Story.
That's what I thought.
Was it?
Like 7, 8
I thought both were like
years, I think.
80s sometime or something.
No, Dinosaurs was like
Then why
early
does it say?
90s.
All right, here's what's stupid. It says, all right, it says the Never-Ending Story, and then I click on it, it says Never-Ending Story 3.
Oh.
1994.
How could it possibly? It just doesn't make sense.
Wait, there
Yeah,
was
why'd they even
more
put
than
that? It's a
Never-Ending
stupid.
Story
It's a
movie?
stupid wiki page.
I didn't even know there was more than one.
Yeah, there's 3. Like I remember.
It's like saying a
watching-
gun,
I was
gun is
watching reviews about
inspired
them.
by a bullet.
Yeah, I remember watching reviews about them. They're shitty.
Yeah.
They're shitty.
Oh, I think we looked that up. I was like, why didn't they ever do anything else with Never-Ending Story? But I guess they did.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
got-
else on that topic?
Yeah, I
From
got
either?
got a gaming topic.
Okay.
Oh.
What's that?
We'll
Tell-
save it for next show.
No, I'll talk about just quick. The new Doom is good.
Yes.
A lot of people didn't know what to expect. They didn't know if it would be fast or good, but it's actually just not even trying to be like a modern game at all. It's just like boom, it's fast. You don't even reload in the game. You just pick up ammo and it's just like the original Doom. You didn't even
Wow.
add reloading. It's just like boom, you shoot and you just like puts that kind
Two
of stuff.
weapons.
So there goes the
No.
Halo comparisons.
2 weapons in multiplayer. Multiplayer has 2 weapons, so the multiplayer is basically Halo and Call of Duty mixed. The single
Right.
player, there's more weapons than there's even numbers on your keyboard. They can hold at the same time.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
No, the single player has tons of weapons and
Oh, shit, man.
tons of weapons and upgrades for the weapons and all that kind of stuff. It's just the story just isn't even there. It's just there's a little bit of a story, but the first thing you do is you just wake up and you just you have a pistol and you're just shooting demons. And it's just like you see one guy talking the story, he just throws it out of the way and just fucking just ripping stuff apart. It's great.
Would you say that right away kind of makes it classic Doom?
Yeah,
Just get in there and slaughter demons.
with some modern things, it's classic and it's very actiony. I'd say it's kind of retroactive. So I don't know. It's really yeah, Yeah.
At least it's not retroactive.
Retroactive was Sam's word.
You know what the worst part about that is? I took my headphones off earlier to.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't listening in, and I heard retro something though. I did hear retro,
Oh,
and I
man.
still lost.
Damn.
God
That's
damn
crazy.
it!
You still
Well,
get a chance to
great,
tie it up.
Sam.
Because I was just about to say, like, I'd say it's very classic and action, but you're just like, would you say it's like classic Doom? I'm just like, boom, there's my end.
There's your
Yeah.
end to fucking capitalize on my shit.
I know when you
Capitalize is
first
his
brought up,
word.
like the first one when you were like
How do you know that capitalizes my word?
What's that?
You didn't have enough time to give him the Benny Hill music.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said, way to capitalize on my shit.
Oh, nice.
Is that really your
Yeah.
word? Is it really your word?
Yes.
Instantly, I got it.
Son of a
You gotta
bitch.
come up with a dance.
I was. It's just like I know he's gonna try to. I was thinking like I know he's gonna try to do it right after. I was just like
Right after.
he's just like capitalizing like.
Bastard. Yeah, but it's
called
it's
him
a,
out
it's
on
a
it?
word.
Yeah, I called him out.
He's like
Oh, okay.
capitalizing.
I missed everything that happened.
Yeah, you gotta
So
watch
Sam-
it again. 'Cause it's funny. You gotta watch it again when it's on YouTube.
Nice, yeah, because I don't know how I missed him saying capitalize.
Yeah,
And I
I
missed-
capitalized your word.
Nice. Dude, and Billy, I was trying to have you earlier. I gave you so many chances when we were talking about like box office. I was like, don't you think they could like I was like trying to have you say the word.
Right.
Like they could capitalize on
And then all I heard you say was deuce.
right.
Don't you think they could deuce?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Don't
It's
you think they
it's
could
just that you
deuce?
said deuce. And
And I was
I'm
trying to,
listening
like,
for
act-
cuss words.
The word capitalize.
I'm looking for an opportunity to say the word fuck. You know, I don't capitalize on anything else.
Right. How do you guys think we should do this like point system? Does Sam get like 2 points now? Or
He has to at least get 2 points. It wouldn't be fair, right, if he didn't?
or do you think
Yeah,
like
I say 1 point for them not getting it in time and 1 point for getting theirs.
right.
So just 2 points for me.
See, I think it might be harder to what do you think's harder, catching the person or getting the word off?
You know, I don't know, but should there be a penalty for guessing the wrong word? Do you think?
I know that's what I was thinking earlier
It's just
too.
like
When
you
you
keep
guessed the
guessing.
wrong
I
one.
guess I did guess earlier, and I was wrong.
I know.
Should be like a whole point knocked off. I don't know.
I know what ruined me. I'm like, way to capitalize on my shit. Long pause.
Right. You
Like-
should have kept going.
Capitalize.
You see, when you did that, I was gonna say like maybe you get one miss. Like you get 2 guesses of when the person used it, or do you think you get -1 for guess? But what if you guess the wrong one like 3 times?
Yeah.
I think you should only give one guess and it's done. Which
Nah.
would make me lose. I would lose every time.
No, the show's too long for that. It should really let you.
I'd be like, the show's too long for
Here's
that.
a new rule. You get
I'd pick every word.
You get 1 miss for free. Any other one after that is -1. So even if like you get 1 miss,
Okay.
but then after you guess like
I could
But you
win
sti-
just by
and that
repeating
motivates
every
you.
word.
And that motivates you still want to guess because then you get 1 point back once you know what I mean.
I think you should get 2 points back.
I don't know. I
It
think
should
just
be
1
worth
point.
2 points for guessing it. So that way,
Isn't
even
there
if
a
you
song
miss
that goes
twice,
like
you still continue to want to guess to get your points back.
Okay.
2 points forward, 2 points
1
back.
step forward,
Okay, wait.
2 steps back.
Here's a new rule. This is how I'm doing it. 5 points for a guess. You don't get you don't get any chances. Every one you guess wrong is -1. If you guess somebody else's that they did, it's also worth 5 points.
Would you
So
like
right
to
now,
explain?
Sam would be up 9-0.
Should you explain to the viewers what we're exactly talking about the last 20
Before the show, I gave them each a word to say. It was kind of like the magic word of today's secret word, like Pee Wee Herman, which I actually wanted to get the sound clip of him going,
Yeah, you should
he
definitely.
said the magic word or whatever,
Yep.
secret word, which I'll probably get for the next show.
Yep. And
So-
Jimmy really gets into character when he picks out the words. He goes to a theater and masturbates.
Yes, all day.
All day.
So
How much
this
is
was
that
just
ticket?
a test run. So if for some reason we're tied at the end of, we'll do it every 10 weeks. We total up the score. This was a test run, but Sam has 1 bonus point for if it's tied. If it's tied, then Sam wins after 10 weeks.
Okay.
So this was
That
just
seems
a
like a
little
waste of
test
10
run
weeks.
of that game.
If Sam just wins after 10 weeks over that.
Right. So we will do that game again next week. Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to write in, text into the 716-249-1967. You can do that also and text in some words you'd like us to shoot out there for next week. If your word gets picked, I'll give you a shout out on Facebook, maybe.
Also,
So put your
text
name.
in.
So text in to 716-249-1967. I forgot they could text in too, so you do that.
Yeah.
Can
you do me a favor?
What's that?
Do me a favor.
What's that?
Sam's just like, say it already. Ask them if they've ever had a burp that smelled like a fart. And then
Ask
they can
who?
text in. The viewers.
Why don't you just ask them? You're here too.
No, I mean, they can text in yes or no. It's a yes or no
Oh, okay.
question.
Yeah, text in if you've ever had a burp that tasted like a fart.
Yeah, hashtag fart taste.
How would you know what a fart tastes like?
No.
You know you've eaten a fart.
Ask Sam. My fart.
The best
Yeah.
part was I was watching
Donate my farts.
the Last Man on Earth show,
Hmm.
and it was with Jason Sudeikis was on it, and Will Forte is the main guy.
Hmm.
So, like when he was 8 years old, he farted in a jar and saved it. So he'd
I
been
did
doing.
that.
So this was like 20 years later, when he goes to like open it and smell it, and he's like, "Oh my God, it smells like a fart." And Jason Sudeikis is like, "That's because I just farted." So he ruined his like 20-year experiment by farting at the same time.
That is great.
Yeah.
Would you say that's a time asshole?
It's well, he retroactively farted, and then Jason Sudeikis capitalized on the opportunity.
Time asshole?
Like you said, time
Yeah,
capsule,
time
time capsule.
I was trying to figure out a better one.
That's pretty. Jay.
So we're gonna do another game. We're all about games today on the show. But real quick, once again, you're listening to a semi-useless show live every Tuesday at 7:30 on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, either write some crap or come over and watch us on YouTube. I put a link just below it that you can click on and watch it with better quality.
We like games. We like games so much. We're so game that our manager punches Stitches in the face.
Exactly.
I guess you could say it's a game
That's
show.
that's
Has a
to show
stretch.
our street cred. Billy's giving us some street cred with that.
Yeah, there you go.
So here, this next game is called, I guess, Weird Phobias, whatever. I'll work on the title. What's that phobia or some shit. I'm going to give them some phobias, which are real phobias, and they got to try to guess what the phobia is. So, you can just shout out when you think you know. And the first one is Diipnophobia. Diipnophobia.
Diipnophobia.
Yes. Do you have any guesses?
It's when What do you think diapnophobia is, Sam? Looking it up?
No. No.
It's when redneck decides to stop doing chewing tobacco.
Yep.
Nice.
No phobia.
Yep. No.
And
Second, when you're about to, you don't like double dipping. Fuck it, that's the end of it. Next
I
one.
like how he's like, all right, I'm gonna have a full story behind this and say it good. He's like, it's when you don't like double dipping. He just spit out. That was the best.
It was
It
funny when
is
he said it.
the fear of dinner parties.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Fear of
Doesn't even
Hey,
make
mine was
dinner
close.
parties.
Mine was closer.
Yeah, Sam's was pretty close actually. So
Why?
the
Because dinner
next
and
one
dancing?
is
No, because dipping, you dip with dinners.
Oh,
you dip at the dinner, yeah.
I thought you meant like
In
double
fact,
dipping like a
we're-
dance.
in that episode of Seinfeld, it was a dinner party that happened at.
That is true. All
Was
right,
that
so
gay?
the next one is
Gay or not gay?
selenophobia.
Is there a show going on?
Selenophobia?
Yes.
It has something to do with saline, I think. It's when you hate Selena Gomez.
Nice. It's close.
Is it?
No. Not at all.
Yeah, Sam, it's close.
It's when you're afraid of George Foreman grills. Because he sells lean.
Say what now?
Lean
What?
cat cutting machine.
It's the
You can
fear
say
of the moon.
Oh.
Does that
I
have
don't
something to do
even
with
know why.
saline?
I have no clue why it's like that.
I have latrinophobia.
And this next one, it could be genophobia or gnuphobia. It's GENU phobia.
That's when you're afraid of a computer operating system.
I don't,
And total silence because he's right. And now Bill's guess is it's when if you're a Native American and somebody steals your GNU, you get pissed off.
It is the
Give me a
fear of
point.
getting your GNU stolen. No, it's the fear of knees.
Yeah.
The fear
Really?
of knees.
I said it because there's an operating system called GNU.
Ah, nice.
Now, does that have something to do with the silent letters? I mean, because there's like knee, and it's kni, and then there's GNU,
It's GNU with a G.
but it's both silent. It's so
I know.
weird.
That's just
How
stupid. Why are
do
you
you know
afraid of
it's
me?
silent,
Come
though?
on. Just off yourself.
Who?
At the knee.
People with that phobia.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
Just stop that.
The
Is there
next one
people that have no knees? Like, if you had that phobia, do they just get rid of their knees, like surgically?
I know. It is weird. Like, are you afraid of your own knees also?
Right. Do you have to just
weird.
always wear jeans? I don't get it.
Right.
I mean, that would solve the problem instead of getting a surgery.
Yeah, that's true. The next one is Dutch phobia.
Hmm.
How come they're all phobias? Isn't there like a name? These are all phobias on purpose, right? That's why you're doing it this way?
Yeah, it's weird phobias.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Dutch phobia is when...
It's too obvious, and we just can't say what the obvious one is.
Yeah, I mean, it has something to do with the fart, but we really don't want to go there. You know, like it might as well be oven phobia as well.
Right.
All right, I'd say poop phobia.
Poop phobia.
I think Dutch phobia is when you're afraid... I'm going to go with the serious answer here. When you're afraid that somebody is going to pay the bill before you. Because you know how you do a Dutch treat? Which sounds like a fart joke too. But when you do a Dutch treat, you go, you're the one that pays for the dinner, right? Isn't that Dutch treat?
Never
yeah,
heard
I've
of that.
never heard of that in my entire life.
I think you're making it up.
Yep.
Well, that's
think-
the other phobia.
Real quick. Sam,
All
fact
right,
check.
What is
A
it?
Dutch treat.
Changing my answer. Dutch phobia is when people
Outing
make
meal
random.
or other special occasion in which participant pays their share of the expenses. It
I was
is
talking.
Nice.
Over here.
a real thing.
So what's your
You
new
didn't,
answer?
you didn't have to look it up. Not only did you look it up, but you interrupted me.
What's your
It's
new
like,
answer for Dutch phobia?
Bill's, my brother's
Who,
wrong.
me?
No, for
Me.
Bill. He said he had a new answer.
Yeah, it's when I try to fucking talk about Dutch shit. And you guys interrupt me. It's my Dutch phobia.
That's
You
what it is.
pieces of shit.
All right, let's get
So
through
anyway,
this one.
what is it?
It's the fear of the Dutch.
Get out of here.
Yep, fear of the Dutch.
Fucker.
Fear of the
There's-
Dutch oven.
I tried to make one simple. Now here's the last one.
Wow.
This one's hard to say. Sesquipedalophobia.
Oh my god, I know this one.
Sesquipedalophobia.
I know that one too.
Yeah. If anybody knows that on Facebook, say the answer. I'll give you a shout out on YouTube.
It's fear of being raped by a pineapple.
Okay.
Rape's not
What
funny,
do you
but
think
when
it is,
you
Sam?
involve a
I don't know.
pineapple,
I have nothing.
you'd rather have nothing than pineapple rape.
That is a fear of long words.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Why is it just called supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Expialidocious-phobia.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't know. We'll have to run it by the anti-disestablishmentarianismology office.
Right.
Nice. I could never say that.
LLC.
Anti-distat. Why'd you say anti twice?
Because you're the anti-disestablishmentarianismology office, LLC.
Well, then you're just a disestablishmentarian, whatever, office without the anti.
Right.
Yeah, see.
But it sounds better when you're anti. Because here's the thing.
Right.
If you're anti that, then you could just be the establishment, right? If you're anti-disestablishment, then you're disestablishment, and before that you're establishment. So why did they even go anti? Why did they go disestablishment? Why did they go that
Right.
far in the first place? So I say that you have an organization called Anti-Disestablishmentarianismology LLC.
Right. So it's the ology part is the study of that. Also.
Yes, it's the study of the Anti-Disestablishmentarianismology
I love that.
LLC.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
So the last story. Let's.
Be here for 10
I don't
minutes.
even know who won. Nobody won.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know if I liked that game. It
Yeah.
didn't turn out as good as I thought.
It's all right.
I don't know. I might scrap that game. There was no funny words for phobias, so it didn't help. The funniest one was Dutch phobia, which neither of you guessed anyways. But anyways, the last story I will let Billy talk about before we get into his semi-useless facts. It's the zip line. He's got a word for it, I think.
Yeah, it's called PP Zipline.
Yes.
There's an epidemic of kids just peeing on people on zip lines.
And I only know of it once.
Well, you can only do it once.
Nice. It's like a
After
Lay's
that, you gotta
potato
go-
chip of zip line peeing.
You gotta go change your pants. It's pretty much 1 pee per day, I think. So, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Now, do you think, because a lot of the zip line things I've been on, it's like a rope course that you're going through trees, and then it's a zip line at the end, but you're up
Yeah.
on those ropes for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think you're like Billy said the other day, you're waiting in line for a little bit. You're like, I kind of gotta go pee. I don't want to get out of line. So then you wait in line for about 20 minutes maybe. You get up to the tree course, then you're up there for a lot longer than you thought, an extra 30 minutes, and you really got to pee. So in this case, what Billy's talking about, the person actually peed on a bunch of people while he was ziplining.
Yeah, it does the old, just zip line, yeehaw.
This
And
doesn't
just
actually happen. I wasn't paying attention to the first part.
spray people.
Yes, it actually happened.
Wow.
Where did it happen, though, Jim? Do you remember? I know that it happened, but I don't know where.
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was like some tree farm or something like that in Wisconsin. Castleman, Wisconsin.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Did you say
Yeah,
Asselman? Because
Yeah, it's
you'd have to be a real asshole to pee on people
Yeah.
in a zip line.
Yeah.
So why did me and you both agree that it makes sense in Wisconsin, Sam?
Well, no
It
one's
just
really,
does,
no one's really
right?
there.
Because
That's why.
whiz sounds like whiz, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you had to take a whiz in Wisconsin.
or Whisk Johnson.
Whiz
Let's
Johnson.
take it to the next level.
Exactly.
Whiz
So anyways, I have
Johnson.
a story myself. About 2 years ago, we were in the same type of area, and there was this kid, and all of a sudden, like, waterfalls
His name
of
was
pee,
Johnson.
like somebody was pouring buckets out, was just coming down for like a minute and a half straight, and it was a kid like peeing up there, some chunky kid. And he was just like, I can't stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he was just peeing, and it was like,
What?
I don't know
That's
how
when-
much. I don't know how it seemed like buckets of pee were coming out. It was like,
That's when you know you're peeing a lot. When
Maybe
you have
it's
time
time
to
to-
say I'm sorry.
We should go into the pissy
Dude,
after that.
I can't stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I'm like, all right, you've said I'm sorry 30 times and you're still going. It was ridiculous. It was literally the longest pee I've ever seen and the most amount coming out.
Wow.
I don't know if it was getting trapped and like bunched in
That's what I'm
between the
thinking.
harness and then just pouring out when it could find its way out.
He
Or
created
what?
like an outer
Or if he
bladder.
had a pee hole like this big around
Did you say dick hole?
coming out. What's that?
You say dick hole?
Pee hole.
Oh, pee hole. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally
we gotta
different.
keep it classy here.
Exactly. Stay
So, yeah.
classy.
So I had a
NBA
similar
hole.
story that happened a while ago. So Billy might be right. It might be something wrong with those zip lines. They might have to put a porta potty halfway through or something,
It'd probably be a good idea. Or sell diapers in the line.
or a little tree urinal. Like all you need is a little thing, boom, like that.
Little?
Hooked right into the tree. Cut a hole through the middle of the tree. The pea comes down.
Yeah.
You're all set.
Just make sure you don't piss on a pecker.
Yeah. A woodpecker.
Woodpecker. Exactly.
Yeah. So, anyways, you're listening to Semi-Useless Show on YouTube, live every Tuesday, 7:30. It's too late to call in. The show's about to end, but you can text and text
call in.
secret word or whatever the hell we're gonna call it for next week, and we'll give you a shout out on ear.
The ear as well.
Yeah. So
all hairs.
the number you can text is 716-249-1967. Bill, did you happen to get a fax recently?
I did actually. I did get a fax already, and I think I have 2 more coming in
Okay.
a minute or two.
Yeah. Hang on, let me send it over to you. Hang on one second.
Okay. I said I already got one, but that's okay. You can give me another one.
Yeah, I want to send the other ones.
All right, so let me crumble up the one that I don't need.
Here we go. I'll send them both in one.
Oh, these might actually be important. It's my social security number. Never mind, it's not important.
better grab some liquor. You about to get caught by these semi-useless facts.
When did you actually afford a real fax machine?
Nice.
Hello, everybody. It's time for Bill's semi-useless facts on a semi-useless show. Would you like to send me a fax? Anybody?
Yeah, sure.
You might get one from a guest. I don't know. Anybody?
Own a fax machine? Anybody?
Yeah. Anybody own a fax machine out there? The number is. It's the number 2246969. If you want to fax over to
69.
Bill.
Okay,
Two,
sent it.
269s, because that's how I roll. Oh, got one.
You get one?
Coming in right now, hot
Who's
off
that
the
from?
press.
I just sent it.
Is that from one of our?
Yeah, see, I got it right here.
Well-
I just sent it. I just sent
Oh,
it.
you sent it? I thought it was from one of our shithead money ogres.
Oh, God. No, stop it with that. Stop with
Dude,
the fucking
it's
money.
going. It's gonna happen.
No. This
Alright.
fact is not from a shithead money ogre. It is
That's never happening.
from...
We are vetoing that every
I
time.
already made t-shirts, dude.
This useless fact comes from Wisconsin.
No, I just sent it.
Oh. Okay. Well, it says from Wisconsin.
Okay.
It's from
That's right.
Must have a weird like routing thing.
Yeah.
It says it's from Pee Boy in Wisconsin.
PP.
Pee
Shout
Boy
out
says
boy. He's one of our
yeah.
he's one of our good fans.
Yeah, I heard he was friends with Gail and Trump.
All right, let's.
It's the fucking fact already.
All right. Humans don't sense humans don't sense.
Next fact. Shred it.
What?
No, humans. All right, here's the thing. It's on the computer. I wrote it on the computer, but I can't even spell when I type. So I put
Right.
humans don't sense when they're asleep.
That's
Do you want to?
what?
Do you want to guess what I meant to put down?
I have no clue.
Now it's another game. It turns into another game. Yeah, this is actually from Wise Geeks. Wise Geek Useless Facts combination. And the fact really is humans don't sneeze when they're asleep, is what I meant to say. Yes.
Never in history.
Well, I mean, it says humans don't sneeze when they're asleep, and I'm going to go with that because that's all I have down.
Yeah. No,
I don't know
like
if I believe it. There's so many things that they believe can't happen when something else is happening. Like they say you can't piss when you have a boner, and we all know that's with enough
Right.
effort it happens.
Oh my God, that's what I mostly do.
I know.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be supposedly there's a little valve that separates the one from the other.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a valve that
That's totally
separates.
bullshit.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But
My science teacher in middle school told me
think-
there was a valve that separates semen and urine, and I pulled my pants down and I showed him right there. I was like, bullshit.
nice.
Yeah.
No, I think Bill is right though. Like, you'd probably like go and do the wake up. You'd wake up as you're doing the about to sneeze thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. That's
So
my
they-
guess.
Do you ever have like seizures when you're going to sleep?
Why, do you?
I don't think so.
No, like you just like jump, like boom, as you're about to fall
Oh yeah.
asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that. It's like a little sleep jolt. Yeah.
Yeah, like where you're
Only
when
when
you
you're about
really
to fall,
feel like you're about to fall or something.
and it just wakes you up again. Boom.
Yeah.
I've literally had seizures, though, like lately.
Nice.
I think you have too, haven't you, Jim?
I had two when I was really young.
Not when you
One,
were sleeping?
I've never
some
actually
asshole,
had
like,
one.
I was running and he pulled my hair and I fell backwards and some
I remember
some
you
really
saying.
hairy man pulled my tongue out of the back of my throat.
Oh, yeah. Harry Manchover.
Yeah. Basically. some relation to Harry Manchover. I think it was
Yeah.
Harry Manchover Sr.
He must have been related to me too, because I got horrible neck and back hair and eyebrows that stick out because of this same person you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
very closely related.
My
to
cousin?
A
He's
caveman. And his cousin? He's an asshole too,
The
sir.
truth is, okay, real quick. I don't know if Sam knows or the listener knows. Billy almost killed me when he was like 4 years old.
And then
Pulled on my hair, and I fell backwards. And
Wait a
I had
minute.
seizure.
Billy.
Whoa, no. I wasn't the person that
Yeah.
pulled your hair.
Whatever you did, you grabbed my shirt or something, my mom
I did
said.
something. I'm the one that caused the seizure?
That's what I thought.
I remember you telling the story a million times. I never knew I was the one that caused it.
I think so. I don't
Oh
know.
my
We'll have
God.
to fact check that real quick.
Alright.
I'm sorry. After 33 years. Well,
that's
you were
all right.
what? 3 years old? 30
I
years.
think I was 2 or 3, so you were like 3 or 4 or something.
Oh wow. You've been holding on to that for such a long time.
I thought you always knew.
No, you just told me the
Yeah,
story.
you almost killed him. You almost
That makes me
killed him for
more of a
I'll-
dick.
We'll call it even if you agree that Goofy's a dog.
I already
call it
agreed to
even.
that.
All right, we're even then.
Jesus.
Man,
Christ.
you
I
blew
almost
that. You could have
died.
said if you agree to make it shithead money ogres or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I should
yeah.
have done that.
You could have.
It's not agreed. That already happened. I made an executive decision. I bought T-shirts. I sent them out to all of our fans, which didn't cost too much in shipping. Let me be honest.
I would imagine it would, but I guess not.
No.
So-
No, it
so
doesn't
that
cost
makes it
too
worse.
much at all.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you told the
Let's-
other half of
let's
the
move
story.
to the next.
You were just like this the whole time. You were like, yeah, remember I had a seizure. Yeah, dick. It's just that you never said you dick. You just kind of just was like,
Why'd you become such a dick? I should have known.
you were there.
I should have known that you were a dick that one night from when you first made me have a seizure.
Truth is, I always knew it the whole time, and that's why I drank.
Nice.
How about
This
that?
next fact
Yeah.
is from Jose. Cuervo.
Jose.
The
All
only
right, so
drink,
what's
the only drink that's Cuervo, but not a gay drink.
what's your next facts? Or is it from another?
Mother? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Facts from your brother from another
Are they
mother.
all sent on one, or are you getting more factors?
This thing should just be pumping faxes out, and it's not pumping shit.
Alright, I gotta send it.
Why are you sending another fax?
No,
Send it to
it's one of
listeners.
our listeners, I think.
Yeah. Why aren't the listeners sending? Here, Sam. Oh, here's your fax, Sam. Thanks for the fax.
Are you faxing me back to me?
Yes, I am. Here we go. It was plugged
Let's
in.
see.
It's not a real fax.
Oh, here it is. It came just the same way you
Gotta be
sent it.
crumbled. Yeah. How's it working
What-
out for you? Being
What's the
clever.
next fact?
It should be from a listener. So let's see. Should be hearing any fax machine sounds at any moment
Now,
now.
of our listeners, you mean so there's no facts coming?
Exactly.
Alright, I'll tell the story in a minute. I'll just.
I don't know why the fax would come out of where you put paper into the printer, but it did.
Alright.
This one is from Phil Bellamy, who was a 1993 radio DJ on RTV.
Phil.
Phil Bellamy. I
Bellamy?
think he was Bill Bellamy's brother, but he was in
Or was it
radio
Phil
only, so
Bellamy?
nobody ever knew about him. It was radio, you know. So.
Because I knew this one radio host that got in trouble a lot. His name was Phil Felony.
Mm-hmm. I remember him too. He used to hang out with what the hell's his name? Jimmy Jack, over in the Shores.
Yeah.
He used to run around with that guy. They did the old Huckleberry Finn.
Alright, let's go with the fact.
This one's from Phil Bellamy. He says, how would you even know this? How would you even know this? Look what he wrote.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
I know. He says that 70% of the world's red meat is consumed by humans is actually goat. It's goat.
Really?
I kind of actually already knew that fact.
Why? Because it's the greatest of all time?
No, because I heard at some time that goat was by far the most eaten meat because, like, India eats so much goat and there's so many people in India. So.
They used to be the normal milk, too. Like, cow's milk was weird and goat's milk was normal.
Right.
Well, cows are worshipped in India, right? So they never drank cow's milk, right?
That too.
Or did they? I feel like you'd be worshipping the cow by pulling its teeth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rubbing
we
its
got
tits.
another one coming in.
Yeah.
This one is from McCrack. Philip McCrack. Did you know?
Philip.
What an asshole, he puts did you know. It's useless facts. Did
Yeah.
you know that the Eiffel Tower is 6 inches tall?
So you're out of facts. Good to be everybody.
Good be.
We get to the aftermath after that.
Okay, like top 5 funniest things that ever happened on the show was when you pulled over that fax machine and just leaned on it like it was like an 80s lawyer commercial or some shit.
Just the facts.
That was like the funniest thing I ever said. I was like holding my lips and shit.
Second thing ever funny to happen on the show is you talking about how I pulled the fax machine over.
Oh yeah, dude, that you're just like.
That was pretty good. I was just
It
like,
made,
where's
like-
he going with this? And then the lean. Boom.
I know the perfect lean, but then it was making like the classical noise of somebody pulling like a chair over, like or a table. Yeah, it was like perfect. I couldn't even record anything better than that.
Me either. And I like to record things.
Yeah. So
Save that for next week. The real fact was Eiffel Tower grows 6 inches in the heat of summer. 6 inches taller.
that's a pretty good.
Good
Yeah.
to be.
Like, it wants to be a baller. It wants to be 6
Yeah,
inches
interesting.
taller.
Dang, I
Wanna be
didn't know
a
you
baller.
knew that '90s rap song.
I know. See, that's the thing is nobody would know. Nobody knows that except for us and people our age. Does Sam even know?
No, it just sounds very 90s-y.
I want to be a tall baller. Shot caller. Something about 20-inch rims. That's how you know it's the 90s.
Yeah.
I know, but
We only had
there was
19-inch
another
rims.
one that was like, wanna be a baller, shot call. But he says Twinkie. He doesn't even say 20. He says Twinkie inch rims.
Which means something totally different now.
I think. I don't know. What the hell are Twinkie inch rims? Twinkie inch rims on a baller, shot
Huh?
caller.
Speaking of 90s, Popper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking of. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a rabbit,
Rabbit
in
in
a
a
hat I could
and a
call.
sack that drags on the tile sometimes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Which is weird because I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. The dude who like sings that song is like 6'8" or something. So it doesn't even make any sense.
Isn't it Barkley? Or is he just in the video?
I don't know. I thought it was Montel Jordan.
Montel Jordan. Relation to the Jordan?
Wait, what are the lyrics? I wish I was a little bit taller.
taller. Wish it was a baller. So basically, like, he can't play basketball because he wants to be taller.
Mm.
You know what's so funny is it's not funny, but I actually heard a guy talking about, it was an old school thing, it was on Anthony Bourdain, I think it was African Bambaataa, that said something about, like, you wouldn't even know what happened in our era with the new rappers because they don't rap about the times and the struggle and stuff like that, and I'm just thinking, I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it wasn't Paul, and that was in the 90s.
Stilo.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Stilo?
Who?
Skilo is the dude's name?
Skeet.
Do you remember Snow? Informer?
Oh yeah.
My God.
Nobody knows what comes after that.
That might have been my love-hate song back in the day for a short period of time.
Oh yeah.
Informer, a scoopy-dookie-dookie-doop-a-dow, a licky bum-bum now.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said, a licky bum-bum now.
A licky boom boom now. Informer. You're
Hey, speaking of that,
Green.
Now. Did Weird Al ever do like a remix of that?
it would make sense.
But why? How did he get away with saying "I licky boom boom now"?
Yeah, back then, I'm sure
Yeah.
it was reggae. It was fake reggae. So you could say whatever you wanted to.
Well, also, like when people don't really get what you're talking about, they let it get away or whatever. Let you get away
Never
with it
works
for a
with
long
me.
time. Because the Yang Yang twins, when they had the from the window to
Yeah,
the
the only
wall.
song they ever made.
Yeah,
What are you
right.
talking about?
No, they did make some other ones, but that was the only one.
Yeah, they made a bunch of. That was their biggest one, but they
Uh,
literally on the radio
you
would
see my
say
dick?
from the window to the wall, till the sweat dripped down her balls,
His.
Really?
or till the sweat dripped down my balls.
your-
not her
your
balls.
In
ball.
Need for Speed
Yeah.
Underground, they said like this was totally censored because it was rated E game,
Yeah.
Right.
and it was like so sweat drop down, it falls or something. They changed it to that,
Oh, really?
and it's like all these
When it first
ladies
came out, they were
crawl.
letting them say balls, and they were letting them say skeet. All
Yeah, they
day.
said skeet.
Yeah.
They actually said skeet. You know, they actually said
Right on the
skeet
video
more
game.
in the censored version in the game.
Yep. Yep.
Because usually the
Yeah,
usual,
a couple skeets.
yeah, because the usual song is oh skeet skeet motherfucker like that. So it's like oh skeet 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 oh skeet
Right,
skeet
right.
God. Instead of saying goddamn, they say God.
God.
There's all kinds
What
of
game was that?
Need for Speed Underground.
I remember that.
PlayStation 2.
I heard they even had a Skeet Street.
Skeet Street.
One of the roads was called Skeet Street.
Probably.
Somehow it's like
It's like
actually-
Chappelle said.
It's in a rich neighborhood.
What's that,
before
Bill?
Skeet- Before Skeet was Skeet.
Yeah,
Skeet shooting.
exactly.
And now it's Skeet shooting.
Skeet Ball?
Skeet ball. The fucking Yang Yang twins. Wait, do you see my dick?
Hey, but
Hey.
the craziest part was like how like 2 years ago, everybody thought like twerk was like the newest thing. When
I
they
know.
had a song in like 1999 that was "Whistle While You Twerk,"
Right.
which
That's
was
what I don't
forever
get.
ago.
I remember that is, to me, is forever ago. And it's like, why is everybody twerking?
It's funny.
Yang Yang twins twerk.
It's funny that you mentioned that song because I was just at work, which is like 2 streets away, in just a regular house. But it was I heard that song randomly. Like it's just like it's like no to the wall, to the wall. There's a car going by like that. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Where'd that come
Play the
from?
Yang Yang Ling Lang twins.